life's work is to honor the great beauty all around you.
Namaste. Good morning. The only way to it is through it. Well, I'm going to say it again. The only way to it is through it. You have to go through it. You have to do your work. You have to do your internal work. And it's in relationship to everything. You know, our livelihood, our relationships, our family, our physical health, our mental health, all of it. You know, Tantra is the invitation to be fully in your life. And as householder yogis, we don't do our yoga to avoid the stress of life. I think yoga can take the edge off. We do yoga to learn how to deal with our life and not lose our center, not get so bent out of shape. And also to have such a deep and we're so steeped in source. We're so steeped in our center, and we keep tapping into that aquifer every day, that we have the capacity to face our life and actually deal with it in the highest possible way. So if we're avoiding, if we're bottling, if we're brooding, what's on the inside, that's what's going to manifest on the outside. And then we complain about, I'm not happy. Well, you know, happiness is sourced in authenticity, you know, feeling what you feel and then knowing what you feel. Many people don't even know what they're feeling. Like they live 2 to 3 feet outside of themselves. They don't even want to get close to what's in here, you know, and that will catch up to you. You know, this feeling of separation. We're separated from ourselves. So we have to, you know, the way to it is through it. Lately I've been just sort of reliving my divorce and realizing it was such a change in my life. You know, so feelings of sadness, loneliness, and just the immensity of a shift of that magnitude, if those who've been through it understand. And, you know, this is what's for my awakening. You know, like, this is my reality. You know, I'm not in denial. And then when I look at it, it's like, yeah, this is giving me incredible compassion for myself. I have to grow compassion for myself, you know, and for her and for life, and learning how to embrace the sadness, because our emotions signpost to something else. And it has put me even more deeply in my purpose to really find what's there for me to uncover and cultivate. And it also, like, I think all of our life journeys make us more human. If you don't avoid it, if you can be in it, go through it to get to it, you know, to get to the other side of it. And so, you know, we carry our actions with us. And are you okay with your actions? I'm totally okay with my actions. And it's not that I don't relive it sometimes, you know. But it just softens my heart. It makes me more human, you know, that this is a journey. Everyone's in the journey, and it's wavy. You know, there's peaks and troughs. And I think that's not really the point. The point is, where are you in the midst of all that? And can you find your heart in all that? Can you live with more connection to your feelings, more empathy, and And how are those feelings and how are the actions that you make, the decisions you make, how are they shifting you? How are they for your awakening? So I ask myself that all the time, and it comes up. I'm growing compassion, I'm growing empathy, I'm growing, the capacity to know what's important to me. And you know what's really important to me? Relationship. What are you going to do at the end of it all? It's basically, how have I loved, in my life? And to be able to feel good about that, feel that you've done the very best that you can, and then that's the journey. We extract all the lessons from that and use those lessons, use all of our experiences to make us better people. I always say it's not what happens, it's the meaning you assign to what happens that you take with you. So let's get busy making the meaning something of value. All emotions, all feelings signpost something deeper, but you have to listen. The heart screams what it needs in a whisper. And if your mind is so busy with so many superficial things, we'll miss it. That's why we need the meditation. We need to go deeper to really, really listen. Then we get the benefit of it all, It's so good. So we need to soften and feel. We need to draw in with acceptance. Whatever we discover, can you be there fully and accept it? And then let our authenticity radiate back out. The more acceptance you have, the more authenticity radiates. And I think this is what the world needs. The world needs we need authenticity in ourselves, to walk the path of the heart. We can't be bottling, brooding, and avoiding all the time. So, I don't know. I think sadhana is just putting a mirror up in front of us and taking a good look, having a stare down with yourself. And it's good. It draws more acceptance, more compassion, more softness. And then more caring, like just at the precious, sensitive nature of life. Our hearts are so sensitive. And when you've opened yours, you become very, very vulnerable. And I want that because my vulnerability is where my strength is. And I want to feel everything. That's the thing. The depth that I can allow the sadness or the feeling of separation, to that extent, I can feel my joy. So the tantric yogi, we want it all. We want the extremes. And that's what helps us see that sweet spot right in the middle. Where you're always you. You always have yourself. And you're only going to be going through this life with yourself. You're born alone. We're going to die alone. What are you doing in between? Who's in charge? You, or did you give your power to somebody else to decide how you feel? That's an interesting one. So we bring back the power to our own agency. And we get to choose how we go through these waves of life. And I choose to go through it with acceptance and with authenticity and no shame, So stay with your intention. You always mean well. We never intend to hurt anybody. But then life happens, and we do, and we can. I like to think of relationship. You're either creating a relationship, you're sustaining it, or you're repairing it. How good are you at repairing? That's the key. So, and then just think of yourself. You're creating a relationship with yourself. You're sustaining yourself and your health and all that, mental stability. And then you repair. And are you able to repair your relationship inside yourself, with yourself? you know, and maybe we can't resolve it, but we can accept it. We can bring acceptance, and there's a softness in acceptance, you know. And in that acceptance, I am perfectly imperfect, which is perfect. It's a whole new paradigm. It's not be perfect. It's make mistakes, accept, and repair. That's more the reality. And you can choose to not repair, you know, and that's on you. So it's a very interesting way. But acceptance is really this, like the expression of self-love. And that's what we want to bring more of. Okay? All right. Let's start. Come on. Come up to a standing position. We got some work to do. Thank you, Richard. You're so sweet. He's like my biggest supporter now. Well, we support each other. Come to Tadasana, palms in front. Set your foundation. Open to a bigger energy. Remember your purpose. And then lift your toes, hug muscles to bones with acceptance. Acceptance pulls towards something. When you accept, it pulls in. So offer yourself that blessing of acceptance. Hug in. Thighs back, tailbone in. And then from the acceptance is this natural authenticity. You don't have to try for authenticity. Authenticity is the result of you accepting where you are, who you are, what you are. So inhale, reach up, stretch with authenticity from your pelvis to the feet, from your pelvis, rise up, and stand tall in who you've made yourself to be. And then exhale, fold. Bow with acceptance, perfectly imperfect. Inhale, lift your heart, shine out authenticity. Bow, pull in acceptance, radiate out authenticity. Exhale, step it back, downward dog. Alternately press one heel, then the other. And just breathe. If your calves are tight, accept that. If your hamstrings are tight, accept that. Accept, but don't give up. You know, what are you doing about it? Okay, I'm going to breathe into it. You got to go through it to get to it. Good. Bend both knees. With acceptance now, claw pads and roots in the hands. Pull up from your hands into your heart. Lift your arm bones up and make sure that you don't roll in. Lift the inner edge of your armpit, then the outer edge. With your armpits up, soften and melt the heart down. May our life tenderize the heart. May we marinate in it. Lift your arm bones. Then take your inner thighs back, tail in, and from your heart, with authenticity, push down through your hands, and from your heart, all the way down through your heels. And breathe. Very good. Inhale, right leg up. Work more through the inseam of the leg. As you lift your inner thigh up, take the outer left hip crease back. Base of the left shin back. Exhale, lunge, right foot forward. Come up, hands to hips. Hug your legs in toward the middle. Stretch your arms up. And then move your thighs back, tail in. Take your left wrist. We're going to crescent arc to the right. Crescent arch. And breathe. Hug in strongly with acceptance and let that be your stabilizer. Inhale, come up. And now left hand to the back of the thigh. Lift your hamstring up to your hand. Arch back a little bit more. Start to open up more. At the same time, push back through your left heel. And from your pelvis, push your right shin forward. And we have both at the same time. You pull in with acceptance and you shine out with authenticity simultaneously. Left arm up. Exhale, sweep your arms out to the side. Come on down. Step back, downward dog pose, and breathe. Inhale, left leg up. Left inseam toward the sky. Outer right hip crease back. Base of the right shin back. Exhale. Left foot forward. Squeeze your legs to the middle, hands to hips. Once you find your balance, stretch your arms up. Take a breath, soften the outer edges. Then hug in. It's like a warm hug of acceptance. Acceptance reinforces the idea that your humanity is your divinity. Okay? That you are perfectly imperfect just as you are. You're enough just as you are. Acceptance. Then thighs back, tail in. Take your right wrist crescent to the left. And then shine out from your pelvis with authenticity back through the right heel, forward through the left shin. Your only job in this lifetime is to be yourself authentically. And to be authentic, to get to it, you have to go through it. Breathe. Inhale, come up, right hand on the right thigh. And then lift the right thigh up into your hand more. At the same time, pull your tailbone in. Arch back a bit. Breathe in, acceptance. Breathe out, authenticity. There's a true fulfillment and satisfaction in authenticity. There's lack of that when you are bottling, not showing who you are, hiding from yourself and others. We want fulfillment. And we just want to live in truth, live authentically. No big deal. Inhale, lift your right arm, sweep your arms out to the side, come down to plank, thigh bones back, tail in, and then xiphoid tailbone connection, pull in, come down to chaturanga, hold. You can put your knees on the floor. Keep the head of your arm bones strong, lifted, shoulder and elbows parallel, thighs back, tail in. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Nice deep breaths. Pull your palms isometrically backwards. Pull your shoulder blades into the back of your heart. And then soften the front. Exhale down. Inhale. Go back to downward dog pose. Right leg up high. Exhale, lunge. Parsvakonasana. Square your left foot. Both hands to the inside of the right foot for a moment. Breathe. Then with acceptance, pull in. Muscles hug bones. You start to touch where you are on the inside. Squeeze your right knee against your right shoulder. Push. Good. Then left arm up and over. And as much as you hug in with acceptance, radiate out with authenticity. Authenticity is truth. Show who you are. Be who you are. And you know, when we accept who we are, we can be who we are. When you're trying to be somebody different, why do you want to be someone different? It's because you don't accept what you are. And then it never goes well. You can't be somebody else. Very good. Keep the shape of your legs. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Look out over your right fingers. Strong warrior two. Thighs back, tailbone in. Continue to squeeze your legs with acceptance. Squeeze. And then reverse warrior two. Inhale. Both legs straight now. And this is interesting. It's a reverse triangle pose. So keep both legs straight. Bring your right palm up. Good. Hinge from deep in the right hip. Move towards Trikonasana. And then come down, hand on the shin. Or hand on a block. Bring your hand to the outside of the right shin. With acceptance, you're going to add a little extra acceptance here. Hug your right forearm against your right shin. And against that, now stick your butt out. Tailbone in. Left arm over your ear, parallel to the floor. Stretch through the upper ribs so your left ribs get a big stretch. Melt them down. Lengthen your right ribs, underbelly. At the same time, from your pelvic core, root the back leg, root the front leg. Authenticity is strong. It's undeniable. It comes from your own experience. There's a kind of conviction in authenticity. You're not shy. Left hand to your hip, bend your right knee, step your left foot forward, push off, bouncing half moon, come up. And here's a bus stop for you. If you can, pull your left knee in towards your chest, bend, and then grab your foot, left hand, and do Chapasana pose. And if that is not possible for you, you're going to get off that bus and just do regular Ardha Chandrasana. But if you've got your foot, push your foot into your hand, shoulders back, and then make your right leg super strong. More acceptance. By the way, acceptance is free of judgment. If you've got judgment mixed up in your acceptance, it's not acceptance, it's judgment. Good. Exhale, release, bend your right knee, step it back, Parsvottanasana, and then both legs straight, drag your right foot back, left hip forward more, and with deep acceptance, this is hamstring acceptance. It's the highest quality of acceptance. If you can accept your hamstrings, you're enlightened. Then bow. Oh. Very good. Step back, downward dog pose. Notice the difference between the two sides. Your right leg should be a little bit more open now. And inhale, left leg high. Exhale, forward, square the right foot. Both hands the inside of the left foot. With acceptance, muscles hug, thighs back, tail in, and then squeeze your left knee on your shoulder, right arm up and over. Good. Turn your heart more up to the sky. Yeah, when you have acceptance, you can radiate out your light more fully. Authenticity becomes easy. It's like automatic. With acceptance, there's nothing you need to hide. There's no shame. You are human. And in Tantra, what we don't get is that our humanity is our divinity. So stop separating yourself. Stop making yourself inferior to the universe. Okay, root your feet down. Inhale. Come up, warrior two. Don't change your legs. Check your stance. If you need to go a little wider, go for that. Thighs back, tail in. Reverse warrior two. Charge your legs toward the middle with acceptance more. Yep, accepting even the parts of you don't like. If you sense weakness, hug in. Come back to warrior two, then left leg straight. We do the reverse Trikonasana first. Lift your left arm up. Then hinge from your hip. Go to Trikonasana, hand on shin or on a block. Bring it behind the calf. And then you squeeze your forearm against your shin. Get in really close. Acceptance generates more intimacy. Thighs back, tail in. Stretch your right arm up. Turn your heart up to the sky. From your pelvic core, radiate out the light of authenticity. Authenticity is easy. It feels good. There's no effort in authenticity because you're just you. Shine you out. Right arm over your ear. And breathe. Start to soften your right rib cage, right side, but lengthen the underbelly. Left side of your rib cage grows. Acceptance helps to tenderize the heart. Soft on the outside, delicious on the inside. How about that? Okay, right hand to hip, look down, bend your left knee, step your right foot forward, push off. Left hand is 10 and 2, right arm up, and then hug in. Stabilize yourself in acceptance. Hug. Acceptance, compassion is just a short step from acceptance. Self-compassion, self-empathy, thighs back, tail in. For whatever it is you're going through, hug in with acceptance. And then bust up, bend your right knee all the way in. Hold your right foot, right hand, and Chapasana. Push your foot into your hand. Take your right shoulder back. It takes a little more hug, a little more acceptance in the pose. Thighs back, tail in. Steady yourself. And then curl back. Oh. Exhale, release. Parsvottanasana. Step back 3 feet. And then scissor your legs. Drag the left foot back isometrically. And then with acceptance, bow forehead toward the knee. This is hamstring level acceptance, okay? Not your run-of-the-mill acceptance. Your hamstring is on fire. Breathe. Hug in with acceptance. Acceptance helps to anchor you. Step back plank. Come down Chaturanga Dandasana. And hold. Okay, lift your right foot off the floor. We don't need that foot. Then left foot off the floor. Hold. And then everything down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe. Good. Glide your right knee forward, pigeon. Walk your hands toward the right. Start to twist a bit. Keep your left heel perpendicular. Really hug in. Hug your shin to the middle. As you lean to the right, widen your left thigh to the left. But don't let your heel go to the left. The heel stays steady. Oh, good. And now bend your left knee. Hold your foot with your right hand. So pigeon quad twist. Flex your left foot and pull your heel toward your hip. You should start to get a quad stretch. Press your left knee down, drag isometrically forward. And come down onto your left forearm. And breathe. Good. Release. Exhale, go back to downward dog pose. Glide your left knee forward. Pigeon. Breathe. Infuse the breath with acceptance. And then breathe into every cell of your body, covered, infused with acceptance. Then walk your hands toward the left, lean left. Keep your right foot, toes curled under, right heel perpendicular. Hug your shin in with acceptance, widen your thigh, and expand with authenticity. I'd say there's really no authenticity without acceptance. You can tell people, it's like you can't trust them. There's something off, something fake. But when somebody's really accepting what's going on with them, there's authenticity. There's truth that just comes out. Bend your right knee, hold the right foot with your left hand. Flex your right foot a lot and then pull the heel towards your hip. Root the right knee down, drag it isometrically forward and twist. Okay to come down to your right forearm. Good. Come onto your belly. And then rise up on your left forearm, parallel to the front edge, Ardha Bakasana. Bend your right knee, root the base of the right thigh down. Tail in. For those that want a little more stretch, bring your left hand out in front of you and push up on your left hand. And it's possible to come up a little bit more if you bring your left hand closer to you. It's a much deeper back bend and deeper quad stretch. So just gauge it. And once you're up, press the base of your right knee down, drag forward, and pull your tailbone in strongly. Good. Ribs are going to go slightly to the left. Exhale down. And switch. Right arm in front. Bend your left knee. Heel to hip. And then pull your tailbone in. Let's come up higher. So bring your right hand out in front. It's like a one-arm cobra, but with your knee bent. Root the base of your left knee down, drag forward, tailbone in, deep stretch. And if you want to go more, then walk your right hand in a little closer to you. And breathe. Hug in, always with acceptance. And part of that is accept the limitations of your body, but don't give up. You know, just do less of the pose, but do all the actions, and you'll see your body starts to open. And you need to soften, engage, align, expand. The 4 essentials help. Exhale down, rest. Bend both knees, grab your feet, roll your thighs in first. So your knees push on the floor, but your butt goes off the floor. Okay? Then pull your tail in and the pelvis goes back to the floor, but there's a little bit of space now in the low back. And push your feet back into your hands. With acceptance, go up. Head of the arm bones back. Hug in with acceptance. And then expand out with authenticity from your pelvis through your toes first, then up through your head. Good. Then just tell the truth. Walk your hands down your shin. So your hands are on the ankle. If you can get the ankle, grab the shin and then come up. It tightens the bow. And breathe. Exhale down. Wonderful. Okay, come on to your back. Bend your knees. Grab yourself a block and put the block between the upper inner thighs, short end toward you. And then squeeze the block. Let this be the block of acceptance. Hug in. Elbows by your sides, and then inhale, hips up. Pull from your heels all the way up into your palate. Lift your heart. And as you maintain that, press the back of the head toward the floor, and from your palate, push straight out through your knees. Acceptance leads to an automatic authenticity because there's nothing you're hiding. Breathe and hold. Recognize your humanity is your divinity. You don't have to resolve it all. You are perfectly imperfect. You're perfectly unfinished. You are a work of art, of becoming. Appreciate that. Exhale. Release. Put the block to the side. Inhale. Stretch your right leg up and then come up again and bridge, but one leg bridge. So push your left foot down with acceptance, right leg up, authenticity. The more you accept, the more authenticity. Push down to rise higher. Go in to go out. Exhale, hips to the floor. And switch. Right foot on the floor, left leg up, and then go up. Now you got to push like crazy. Right leg down to get the left leg to go up. Hug your shoulder blades onto the back ribs. The right leg, leg of acceptance, ground into the earth, authenticity to the sky. Sky's the limit. Exhale, release. Okay, so repeat bridge again. You can keep both feet down or try the one leg bridge. For those that want to go into Urdhva, we're going to try Urdhva Dhanurasana, and then maybe we can get one leg to go up. Okay, let's try it. And if you work Urdhva at the wall with blocks, you can try it that way. Decide which one you're going to do. If you're in Urdhva, place your hands. Armpits have to descend. With acceptance, you hug in, hips up, chest up. Top of the head, pause. Walk your hands back. Index fingers parallel. Armpits back, heart forward. Acceptance of armpits back. Authentically press your heart forward. And then go up. Good. Try to get your elbows straight or curl your head back. Okay, pull your tailbone in and really root from your pelvis through the legs. Keep your legs solid and strong. Armpits back, heart forward. And you got to walk your feet in a little bit. And then bend your left knee up, stretch your left leg straight up. So you push right foot down, left leg up. And then switch. You have to really push weight into the standing leg. Oh, right leg up more. Right thigh back. Oh, very good. Right leg down. And then carefully come down. Shoulders first, then hips. Everybody down. Take a breath. Woo. It's good. Arms in cactus. Cross your right knee over the left. Take a little jog, hips to the right. And then knees down to the left. And turn toward the right. Turn your right shoulder blade more onto the floor. And breathe. Twist. Continue to twist to the right. Heart to the right. Right shoulder toward the floor. Inhale. Come back to center, uncross. Left leg over. If you can hook your foot behind the calf, try it. And then hips 1 inch to the left, now knees to the right. Nice and easy. And breathe. Stretch your left side from the hip all the way up to the left shoulder blade. And breathe your left shoulder blade closer to the floor. Let gravity take your knees. Breathe with acceptance. Let it be. Let it go. Inhale, center. Uncross. Good. Bring your right knee in, hold the back of your hamstring, and push your right leg into your hands.
At the same time, create a low back curve. So you have to tip your sitting bones toward the floor. And switch left leg up. Push your thigh into your hands with a low back curve. Hold. Breathe. Accept. Be with. Allow. Acceptance is void of judgment. It's void of criticism. It's void of harshness, which comes from perfectionism. So we could say acceptance is void of perfectionism. Let's hope. Exhale, release. Hug both knees in. You're going to rock gently, side to side. And then one hand on each knee. Open your knees a little bit. Good. Continue to open and bring your feet down, soles of the feet together, knees in bound angle, Supta Baddha Konasana. And just pull your feet isometrically apart. Pull up from the feet to the pelvis. You pull in with acceptance. And then from the pelvic core, push out through your knees, back into the feet. With authenticity. With authenticity, we lay the framework of who we are. Then we can be known to people. Hold your knees with your hands and assist your thighs back up to center. And as you feel ready, stretch your legs out into Shavasana. Arms by your sides, palms up. Take a few deep breaths. Take a big breath in, and with acceptance, release the weight of your body to the floor. Let go of needing to be anything other than what you are, who you are. You're perfect just as you are. All your decisions, all your choices has made you who you are today. So embrace yourself through and through with acceptance. We're always on a journey of creating something new, sustaining what we created, and repairing. Continuous cycle. Nothing is ever perfect. But in its perfect imperfection lies perfection. Relax your jaw, release your tongue, relax your eyes. You know, eyes become soft with acceptance. Soften your forehead, your whole face, back of the head. Now soften your palms, arms, shoulders, heart.
Soften the soles of your feet, legs, hips, belly, your whole spine. And then allow yourself to simply bathe in the light of the universe and fill all the spaces you created from your practice with light. The light of the divine, which is infused with unconditional acceptance, so bright, so true. Bathed in the authenticity of the spirit within you, deeper than your personality, deeper than any choices, any actions. Bathe in the essence of who you are, this life force, vibration of immense beauty, uniqueness, and possibility. Gently return. When you're ready, draw your knees in. As you roll to the right and come up to a seated position, come up infused with the blessing of acceptance. And we sit upright together. Close your eyes. See with acceptance on the inside. How we deal with ourselves on the inside is what we manifest on the outside. So instead of bottling, brooding, and avoiding, embrace. Draw in with acceptance. And let the light of acceptance radiate out with authenticity. People will see it, they'll notice it. They'll feel inspired by it, loved by it, blessed by it. More from Paramahansa Yogananda. Self-acceptance comes from realizing your divinity and the greatness of your soul. You are made in the image of God, and that your soul is a treasure within you. You can develop divine self-confidence by realizing the light within you. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. receive the self-blessing of acceptance. And let your heart smile. And let's share this light with each other, share this authenticity. Let's let it radiate out as a light into the world. Take a deep breath now, and we'll chant Om. The acceptance in me bows to the acceptance in you. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you all for your practice. Lovely to be with you. Okay, have a beautiful day today. I love you, I adore you, and I believe in your capacity to accept yourself and to let the light of your authenticity shine out in all the beautiful ways that it does. Okay? Take care. See you again on Thursday. All right. And I'm doing a YouTube class tomorrow at 12 noon, 12 to 12:30. So if you're online and you want to have another quickie, okay, you can come and tune in for that class. Okay, it's free. Bye for now. Okay, love you guys.